Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, for this very cheerful, beautiful Tuesday, we got sunshine and puffy clouds behind me. I just got off work. Topic of this evening's video is video number 2 of a 1979 Matchbox Corvette 1/72nd scale. This is the American version, the USS Saucy. Only a handful of these craft were lent to the United Kingdom for us to use, and they were turned back to the same. We had no longer use for them. Okay, a lot was been done, guys, since the last video. This thing builds rather slow. Those of you who have one of these in your stash, you'll see that it's a lot of parts, and it's going to take a lot of time to build something like this. And this is a model that's not hurried. But a model of this size and scale and finesse of detail, it opens a lot of doors in how you want to construct this kit. Those of you who want to RC it, those of you who want to put LEDs in it, those of you who just want to build out of the box, excuse me, and mount it on your shelf for display, or make a museum piece out of it and go from there. But I chose to RC this thing. I already got the RC gear already installed in this thing already. The main deck is removable. The after deck house is removable, so I can get to the servos and the motors and everything else in case they need to be serviced out. And this model is constructed with 5-minute epoxy, because since this thing is RC, it's got to be built very, very strong. So I use a combination of using AC glue, ACC glue, and also 5-minute epoxy. And it's amazingly strong using that epoxy opposed to using the polyurethane plastic cement or liquid. Kit goes together very slow because there's a lot of thought behind this kit. There's a lot of sub-assemblies of this thing to make the build, and actually they're kits themselves. And the model at today's standards it's very crude in a lot of ways. A lot of ways it's not. To me, I'm loving the dickens out of it, and it don't seem crude to me. A lot of people nowadays are used to the new state-of-the-art kits of Hobby Boss, Hong Kong models, Trumpeter, and Kitty Hawk, and all these other beautiful model companies that are coming out. This is nothing but pure 1979 out of the box. Okay, taking from video number 1, I've got the camo done on this. It's all finished. It's all done. And I've got the bridge, navigation bridge, the binnacle, the Polaris. I got the mopers. I got them all installed. And we'll come in and take a look at how much Frankie Day's got. First of all, you'll be greeted with the original instructions that came with the kit. I'll move the instructions out of the way and put it in the box where it came out of. Okay guys, that's about as far as I got on it. I've got the camo done on it. I'm not going to put too much weathering on this thing. I'm going to do a little bit of rust here and there on it, and that's about it. And this is about the state it was in when we received it from the United Kingdom, and we took it over to the yards and painted it and kept it like it is. So later on they stained the decks Norfolk blue. So that color right there is pretty much Norfolk blue. So much pretty colors. People don't understand how blue the North Atlantic Ocean really is. It's the most bluest ocean, the saltiest, the most treacherous ocean that there is of all 7 seas. And I've never ventured on the North Atlantic before, but my aunts have. And I'm more or less a China sailor. I spent all my time on the South Pacific. And these things here were very, very strong vessels. They're built around the wilt catcher's hull. And these things can take seas unimaginable without foundering. They go about 16 knots. And they can make a crossing without refueling. So they more or less kind of filled in the gap in the middle of the North Atlantic during that time of the convoy escorts which they were used for. We're going a little closer to the pilot house there and everything. So I got a lot of parts on there here and there. I'm going aft to the bigger funnels. I got to paint inside those funnels red. I'm going to paint them skylights red. Because at that time we always said, we put red inside the funnels. Excuse me, guys. I got a frog down my throat. Yeah, I feel better now. Excuse me. I'll back off so we can see a little bit more. This is a big model, guys. I mean, it goes together very slow. No foot race in building this thing. Trust me. No foot race. Now, I was looking at the internet of the good folks, our fellow modelers who tackle these things. The Switcher did an excellent job on the sack build that he's done. And I guess Paul did another one too. And I think that's supposed to be the Regina or something like that. All Canadian Corvettes. And they're putting a lot more work into it than what the kit gives you. You know, you got the eyebrow portholes. They're kind of overdone a lot of ways. So it's best to, if you're really into scale, it's best to tone them down a little bit because they're just a little over scale, not very much. Because I've seen eyebrow portholes before, and they do protrude a lot. That keeps the rust, that keeps the salt water from going inside the flanges of the portholes and rusting out the flanges. That's why you got eyebrows on there. And so they can be toned down just a tad, not very much. The deck is really amazing how flush it fits. This whole assembly comes off so I can service my battery, and I can be able to distribute my ballots and how much I want to go into the water line. In the after deck house aft, as demonstrated in the video number 1, it pops off. You can see the motor and everything, the servo. Excuse me. Then you can go ahead and service the goodies in there if it needs to be serviced. So this model is constructed with 5-minute epoxy and ACC glue. No poly cement at all because it's got to be strong, guys. And you got to take heed on handling this thing when it comes to pop up at deck, because right now it's not cluttered. Now it's going to be. Every time I put the goddamn the galley on there and put the funnel casing on there with the big funnels and everything, and also you're gonna have your boats and boat davits here and everything. It's gonna take a lot of room, so you can be very careful. It popped off the deck, so I found out the best way to do is stick your finger behind here and pop it up, then work your finger on the deck and pick it up. And reverse the procedure, it should snap really good. This thing goes good very well. I'm very pleased how I got this got it going right now, because it takes a lot, like I say, guys, it takes a thinking process, and building these ship models, it's not like building a model airplane, especially something as big as this that's a meter long. I mean, it's a big model, it's huge. It gives you a lot of room, working room to do things, and opens up a lot of doors how you want to build it. And you got to put a lot of thought involved before you commence the construction. In other words, you're going to build it out of the box and regret a lot of things you should have did, what you should have done before, and then you got the pay penalty now and it's too late. So that's as far as old Frankie Day's got on right now. Next I've got to go ahead and do the hedgehogs on. And also I got to put the side bulwark on the starboard side. When I get that done, I'll probably be working on the forecastle, on the anchor windlass and all the bits, and open chocks, closed chocks. Also, they got a lot of vents. Also, guys, take note too. Anybody who's got this kit or has built this, you'll find out a lot of excess holes on the deck here. and it makes one wondering what goes in those holes. Well, I don't know. I imagine it's the way the kit was designed at one time. They made too many holes, too many. So don't be alarmed if there's any parts missing, because nothing goes in those holes, guys, because nothing existed there. So all these extra holes will be up by the forecastle area. So I'm going to be concentrating on fittings for a while. So I'm going to be working on this thing, guys, for a while, because I'd really like to take this out in the water when spring, because spring's getting close right now, guys. We're at the tail end of winter right now, and we're all going to be outside doing outside activities because we've all been bogged too long inside of the house. And I was really excited about getting this thing ready to control, put this out in the pond out there and see how she goes. So far, what I've seen on the internet, they go pretty swiftly, and I'm pretty well pleased how they run. So this thing's no stranger when it comes to RC. Okay, guys, that's as far as I got right here. We'll take another glance right here. Such pretty blue for a pretty ship. Okay, here I am, fellas. Okay, that'll about do it. I want to stick on this thing for a while, guys. So I want to get this thing going. Then I'm gonna be bouncing back on the airplanes. The other things I got started. Be coming your way. I got another video for you on the National Pride group bill on my B-17G. So I got the interior parts all painted, everything. So everything's all done. So that you'll be getting a video coming your way on that. So I got that prepared right there for another video. And so it don't take long for you to finish with that PS1. I just gotta get those props and the de-icer boots and the nose cone and take out that masking, and she's finished, fellas. And she's a pretty looking flying boat, she sure is. And that about does it. It's just a beautiful day, guys. That sun's popping out there. Man, God is wonderful. He's like God said, when he made light, that's good. It's very good. And I'm good too, and all of you all good also. So we're all good here. And it's been a wonderful day. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and upload this video, get it sent your way. And so it'll be video number 3. It'll be another update on this. And I'll probably be catching up on the other stuff and have videos come away there too, guys. So I'm getting them done. I'm just trying to finish up on my plate. And I'm kind of really zealous about getting this thing done. And it's just going slowly, so I'm not going to foot race on this thing. So I kind of piddle here and piddle there on it, and that's about it. And I go to other things too to catch up. Okay, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Make mama happy, take care of the little ones, driving the car, stay focused, spend wisely. Like Stu says, the Stu Models. Get kit crazy, get yourself a kit, sit down, build it, and soothe your cares away, and take care of yourselves, guys. This is Frankie Day signing up for Frankie Day Models, and thank you again for all my new subscribers. And I love all you guys out there. You guys take care of yourself, good fellas, okay? And well, Frankie Day loves you guys. You guys take care of yourself. See you on the next video, number 3, on the USS Saucy, the Corvette of the North Atlantic. Frankie Day signing off and piping down Liberty Call.